This is real sports betting. And if you like these videos that I make on the psychology of sports betting, sports wagering, do me a favor, push that like, push that follow, push that subscribe. Also, if you're watching my videos from beginning to end, push that notification. Okay, this is going to be a sports betting tip for today. And the conversation is going to be about bankroll size. The question I have for the beginner and for the person who's been sports wagering for a long period of time, 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, and you have not had any success, why do you have a large bankroll and you have not consistently beat the books? If you're only making $50,000 a year, why do you have a bankroll that is, say, 10,000? Okay, you have not shown yourself that you can consistently win at sports wagering. If you just started betting on sports and you have a $10,000 bankroll, why do you have that and you have not went through any of the challenges yet? The mental challenges, possibly you don't even have a edge. All you're doing in both cases is just giving your money to the bookie. Until you can win not just one season, say football from the beginning to the end, and then basketball from the beginning to the end, you should not be wagering over 1% of your income. Example, if you only make $50,000 a year, your bankroll should only be $500. You should not have a $10,000 bankroll, okay? Because you have not shown yourself to be responsible to have that large amount of money. What I'm going to talk about is the three things that are holding you back from being successful. Okay, so let's talk about the three things that are holding you back and why you can't get to the next level. First is the mental aspect. All of this, whether you are sports wagering, whether you are day trading stocks, whether you are playing poker, 21 blackjack, all of these activities focus on self-discipline. That's it. These activities are so difficult because they work on your emotions. So until you get your emotions in check, don't have a large sports book. You shouldn't have $10,000 sports book. Until you can beat, let me give you an example. Until you can take $500, turn $500 into, say, 1,000 or 2,000, say for football, and then take that 2,000 and turn that into, say, 6,000 with the NBA. You have not proven to yourself that you are responsible enough to have large sums of money into your bankroll. The only thing, again, you're doing is giving the money back to the bookies. They love you. Okay? First thing that you have to work on is the mental part of this. This is going to probably be the hardest thing if you are a sports wager, day trader, or playing poker. This is going to probably be the hardest thing you ever do in your life because it works on self-discipline. Until you have in your mind that I'm good with the win and I'm good without the win, it doesn't matter. I won, cool. I lost, cool. And my mind is always at a neutral state. You're going to give your money back to the bookies at the end of the day. You have to be able to be comfortable in losing in order to be a winner. So what do I mean? When it comes to sports wagering, the problem that beginners have or people have is that when they win, they pound themselves on the chest like they've done something. You haven't done anything. All this is a coin flip. The only thing that you have done is place that bet. Then when you lose, you say, oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stupid. Until you get to a state where when you win, okay, I won. When I lost, okay, I lost. It's not a big deal. Until you can put yourself in that state of mind, you're always going to make bad decisions when you are on the losing side. When you have the 5 games, the 7 games, losing streaks, you're going to blow your sports book up because you have not got the mental edge, which is very simple. I am comfortable about losing. I understand that this is not just about winning, and that when I lose, I did not lose, I just learned a lesson. And when I won, I really didn't win. I just, and when I won, it didn't have anything to do with me. I just picked the right side that individual game. So until you get the mental part of this, which is I'm very comfortable about losing. I don't care if I win. I don't care if I lose. And if you want a more detailed video about the discipline of this, let me know in the comments. I'll make a video that talks more about how I was able to be more disciplined, some of the things, some of the tricks I use, and also some of the books I read. If you want something about that, know more about that, leave something in the comment. Okay, the second thing is, okay, I've gotten my discipline right, because this is the first step. You're never going to win. I don't care. You can have a 70% handicapping winning rate, but if you don't have the discipline, you're going to lose at the end, because those losing streaks, you're going to give it all back. So the second thing is, once I have control of my emotions, I have a edge. I have a sporting wage edge. I know what I'm doing. I know how to pick games. I have a system. I have a strategy. Whatever adjective you want to use, but you have an edge. Once you have your edge and you have your mindset right, okay, then we can move along and we can wager more money. But the problem is, yes, you do have an edge, but you don't have confidence in your edge. So every time you go through a losing streak, you revert back to the ways that you did before, which is try to win back all your money instead of sticking with your rules. My rules, only 4% on any game max, period. But until you are comfortable with losing and saying, this is my system, this is my style, I know it's going to be some losses, and I'm comfortable with that, you're not going to get to the next stage. And then finally, you have to always evolve in this handicapping, in creating new strategies and creating new systems. Whatever you're doing today is good, but it has to evolve. So 1, have control of your emotions. 2, be confident in the system, strategy, or handicapping style that you have, and be able to weather the storms, because that's what this is all about. And then finally, always develop new strategies or deal with somebody else's strategy. That's my tip for today.